and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Leo for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you have the Leo placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. Also check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells on there, collective spreads, live streams on there, all sorts of stuff. And we're going to get right into it. What is going on for Leo during this time? What's going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know? What's going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know? All right, let's get right into it. So the first card that we have is clearing the access. This one says you are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away any excess clutter, whether it's in your physical body or your physical space. So this may be a great time to do a cleanse. I'm thinking of doing one myself, or you know, you may want to cleanse your physical space if things have gotten out of order, but you can feel the energy, especially when you get those like bouts of motivation and you can feel the energy starting to clear. Definitely take advantage of those times before, you know, the next phase comes in so you can clear the space. We have setting up parameters. I feel an energy, Leo, of there being something that you're going to have to protect. So I feel like you're being called to clear the access so you can see things clearly. You can see what the universe is giving to you, where the universe is taking you, and then taking it a step further, setting up parameters to make sure like you're being able to basically kind of like watch everything around you. Like I feel like there's going to be something you're going to have to protect. I feel like the universe may be gifting you something. Assess your relationships and determine how they're aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So yeah, Leo, you're being called to set up parameters, make sure that the people around you don't overstep your boundaries, don't take too much from you, because if they're, you know, I feel like if you have people around you, Leo, right now that just kind of want to take, they're going to end up taking some of the abundance that you've been waiting for, that you've been manifesting. Like I see someone taking something from you. Yeah, let's keep going. We have every step counts. There is an adventure, I can't read today. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options is what it says at the bottom of that one. So every step counts. The universe is letting you know, Leo, you know, all is not lost. You're still in alignment with where you want to be. Every step counts and matters and gets you closer to where you want to be. So just understand that you're not behind. Don't allow your shadow self to bully you into thinking that you're behind or you're not where you're supposed to be. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth into your world. I also heard, Leo, don't spend your time convincing others of your dream during this time. Like the universe, I really feel like something is about to come through for you. And the universe is like, first of all, stop telling, you know, everyone around you what you're planning to do, giving them the space and the okay to have an opinion. Everyone doesn't need to have an opinion on what you got going on. And then secondly, you know, look beyond those surface issues. Don't try to convince people, you know, of what you're doing or that what you're doing is right, where you want to go, what you want for yourself is right. And then we have persistent drive. See what you desire and move towards that goal. It's time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. So this is really just a matter of keep going, Leo, keep going, Leo, keep going, Leo. It's very much so the climb. Okay, I'm getting... So let's see what else is going through. What's going on for Leo this week? What do they need to know? Wow, the Queen of Cups just really flew out there. Yeah, you're going to have to choose you. This is what I'm getting so far, Leo. We got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. You're kind of struggling to choose yourself, struggling to go on a certain journey alone, I'm feeling. Because I feel the universe, like I feel you guys working towards something, and the universe is like, get all the distractions out of the way. Make sure, you know, the people around you are people who would respect your journey and respect your resources, because I feel something coming through. You're getting very much so closer to, and it feels like big. It feels like either life purpose or money related. It doesn't necessarily feel like a relationship thing, even though we have the Queen of Cups here, unless you've been trying to manifest, you know, like a really good relationship, a husband, a wife, a life partner, and you got a bunch of hater friends around the way, or, you know, hater family members that you hold really close to you that would ruin your path. Like, I don't feel like this necessarily has to do with the romantic connection you're trying to manifest. I feel like this is a message for the Leos out there who are trying to manifest their dreams, who are trying to manifest a really good career, some money, because I feel like abundance is coming through for you guys. But Queen of Cups to the left here with the Two of Wands, you guys are struggling to, it's almost like you want everyone to eat. When you get a new idea, you want to put everyone on. You want to share your idea with other people so that they can win and succeed too. You want to help other people. But the universe is like, listen, extending that energy is getting you distracted from what you're trying to do for you. And if you're not all the way where you need to be or where you want to be, at this time, we don't have all that extra space to help everyone else kind of get where you are. And then, you know, it's just causing things to be severely elongated. And it honestly could be all mental. It could be, you know, you're focusing too much on what everyone has going on. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you guys are getting demotivated. You're feeling like all this work and effort that you're doing is kind of leading you nowhere. This is the Santa Muerte deck. I absolutely love this deck. The artwork is so beautiful. I never use this deck, but it's so beautiful. I just have like a special connection with this deck. I don't know. Sometimes you don't want to use like the really, really pretty decks. But yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. It's just like an energy of you guys getting tired and feeling like things aren't working out for you, when it's because you're extending your energy a bit too much to, you know, other people around you. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of pentacle energy. It's keeping you farther away from your path. And it's like you really want to be in control, and the universe is asking you to release control as well. Control over other people's lives. You don't have to play this God role and help everyone in the town, you know? You don't have to do that, because it's keeping you away from your ultimate pentacle. And I don't feel like it's necessarily keeping you away. It could if things were to really spiral out of control. I just feel like it's slowing things down severely. Typically, the 8 is a pretty fast-moving energy. Okay, we got a bunch that just came out, so I'm going to run through these and then we'll get into the romance. Yeah, we got the Five of Wands here. And the Tower. I feel like a Tower moment's coming through for you guys. Things are needing to be dismantled. The universe is giving you an opportunity this week to clear the excess. That means clear your physical space, clear your mind, do shadow work, you know, clear away, cut ties. That's something I've struggled with so much. I used to be a people pleaser. Now I'm not a people pleaser anymore. I work through that. Just giving you guys an example. And then I used to be someone who, well, I still struggle to be someone, it's just really hard for me to say no. It's really hard for me to cut people completely off or to block people unless they do something really, really bad. But Leo, I see a mirrored energy with, you know, what you guys are going through and what I've been through before, where it's just kind of like you let things linger for so long, and then the universe has no choice but to clear things. Like if you're going to be on that next, you know, phase, go through that next cycle, receive that abundance, things have to be a certain kind of way for it to come through. So it's like, not like to punish you, but it's like the universe is like, this has got to be cleared. So you're getting an opportunity to do that, to clear, you know, separate from anyone who's not serving you or who's not good for you, clear the excess. You're getting an opportunity. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're too nice, Leo. I feel like you've been being too nice to someone, or you've been doing too much for people. It's really just a message of putting yourself first. With that Knight of Wands, you have to choose yourself. You have to, and it's a conscious decision. And sometimes it may feel wrong. And unfortunately, that's more so due to the conditioning of us as humans. We kind of are trained that working for other people gives us resources and validation and makes us feel good, when really it's just like not helping us at all. It's actually holding us back as a collective. But yeah. The Empress, beautiful. You know, honestly, we got the Ace of Wands here. There's so much. I'm so curious. There's so much. Like, I'm seeing you guys at the top of your game. Like, someone wants to be famous for something, and I feel like it's acting. I feel like it's acting, and it's just like, or someone wants to be like a socialite of sorts, maybe an influencer, and the universe has so much for you. But listen, with this Ace of Wands, you have to choose yourself in order to get into that Empress status. And we all have masculine and feminine energy, so this doesn't mean that you're a divine feminine. But yeah, the Empress is really kind of like a step up from the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like, you know, a step down from that energy. Yeah, there's a huge evolution, like really wanting to come into your life, bang at your door, but you're not fighting for you. We had that Ace of Wands here, and it's like that's the only way. It's a journey alone, Leo. Ace of Swords in reverse, you do have to fight for it, okay? You have to fight for self. You have to fight for self. You have to choose self for this. Yeah, not at all surprised. Two of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. You guys are still seeing, okay, how can I win this game without doing what the universe is directing me to do? You know, I don't want to cut people off. I don't want to do that. So how can I still get what I want and make everyone else happy? Honestly, it's looking like one of those situations where you just can't. And because that Tower moment I felt, you know, is coming through, that really kind of confirms it. I feel like the universe knows something you don't know. Like if you've ever experienced how like your parents, if your parents have ever said like, oh, I don't like that friend. And then turns out like months, weeks, or a couple years later, like that friend did you so dirty and your parents never liked them in the beginning. It's kind of like that sort of situation where it's like the universe can see that at some point this person will hold you back, or they will take your resources, or they're just not good to be a part of what you got going on in the future. Man, this is a cutthroat. Cutthroat. Wow. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for you. This is in all areas of your life. Honestly, this is bleeding into. Yeah, the universe really wants something new for you. Okay, let me break this down. The first card that came out for you guys is the Love Yourself First card. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you will be in a better romantic position in terms of attracting better, higher vibrational offers just by putting yourself first, which has been the entire message. You guys get it at this point. I'm not going to drill that in. But we have chemistry, forgiving and learning, and free yourself that came out. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is what's keeping you though. You know, like you do have chemistry with this friend. You do have chemistry with this love offer. You found a way to be comfortable in the madness of your room, or you've accepted that, I just have poor eating habits, or I just have poor, health habits. Like I don't, stay as active as I could. Like you've kind of accepted that. So there's definitely a chemistry or the ability to kind of get along with, or an acceptance of your current lifestyle. And the universe is really trying to get you out of that, Leo. We have free yourself and forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning is a huge part. You're going to have to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be here, because, another side is some people, it's hard for them to separate from certain people, or to, separate from certain habits and things like that, because that would take them recognizing that they did allow themselves to get there. And that can be a scary, thing. It can be very hard. As you released and healed from the past, you experience more love in present moments. At the bottom of Free Yourself, it says it's time to take back control of your life. And that's just on period. You're going to have to forgive yourself and others. And even if the forgiveness piece comes later, definitely work on, Leo, the separation, freeing yourself. And then we have getting to know each other. This is the last card that came out for you, Leo. The universe wants you to be on a different timeline with different people, different things. The universe wants you to experience something new. And there's a new energy. I was getting that in the very beginning. Like there's something trying to come into your life, and the universe is basically wanting you to set things up to where it can be protected and valued, because it's going to be very valuable to you. So like for some of you, you're having career success, you know, you're landing a role that would put you in a really good position with the big dogs, you know. I just heard Netflix, like someone has the ability to go so far, and I was getting that with the Empress and the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Wow, like someone has some serious potential here. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So not only new relationships is the universe trying to align you with, but relationships with people and things that you can be your most authentic self with. Ooh, let's see. And we have recognition and reward and patience. So it's going to be uncomfortable, Leo. You know, the universe isn't saying this is going to come tomorrow. A lot of people, like for an example, will like, if you have like a toxic relationship in your life, so a lot of people will break up with that person and then immediately look to the universe like, I did it. Okay, I did it. Now where is my next thing? And then get frustrated, potentially go back to the ex. A part of that waiting period is a part of the lesson. You're not fully done with the lesson just the moment you cut someone off. So it may be a long process for you. A lot of you, I feel, are already in the thick of this. Maybe you've already did this cutting off. If you have, congratulations, because I feel like it was very hard, especially since you have so much chemistry with these people, these things. Yeah. This is good. This is good. We have memories of love and emotional withdrawal. Oh, I didn't even recognize or acknowledge this one. Recognition and reward. The universe is definitely going to bless you for everything that you've done, okay? Just be patient with that process as best as you can, Leo. We have memories of love and emotional withdrawal. So, how can I explain this? I feel you guys honestly getting through the hard part quicker than you think. Like, if you're still hung up on someone after you cut them off, or if you're still, you know, missing the chaos of your life because at least it gave you some sort of excitement through all the dissonance, you know, I see you getting through that quicker than you think. So if you haven't taken these steps to separate yet, it's not going to take as long as you think to heal. There are going to be memories of love. Don't allow that to kind of keep you held back. I see you emotionally withdrawing from those memories of love. So allow yourself to just go through that process, because eventually you're going to get to this emotional withdrawal place where it's not going to affect you anymore. But we have authority and shadow. You're going to have to be the authority over your shadow, because your shadow is screaming at you right now, Leo. Screaming and holding you back, throwing a tantrum. Tell your shadow self to shove it, okay? Because you are the leader of your life, and it's kind of, you know, winning at this point. But I see you guys have so much potential, and your manifestation, it's a lot closer than you think. A lot closer than you think, and the universe is kind of waiting for you to take this final step to release it. So yeah, babes, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check me out on Patreon in the description below. I post my personal spells on there. Collective spreads, live streams on there. And I love you, Leo. Be careful what you wish for, okay? And I will see you in the next one.